What I hold in my hand is the classic Intercontinental Championship title.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Stephen Hammer, and in this video we're taking a look at the Jamar Cody Rhodes Intercontinental title belt. Beautiful belt, really underrated. The texture behind the plates is just something that we don't really see a whole lot of anymore, mixed with a classic design. Beautiful belt. So let's get into the details of how I got this classic Cody Rhodes Intercontinental title. So back in November on Black Friday, I actually won a belt raffle in one of these wrestling belt groups on Facebook. And in that raffle I won 3 belts, and the other 2 belts I gave away to some friends, but this one I picked for myself, so I kept one of them for myself. And I wanted the Cody Rhodes IC. Really awesome belt. I believe it's 3 or 4 millimeter zinc. I believe the average price of this belt is about $350 or about $325, roughly in that area. Roughly, it takes about 3 months to make. I believe I got this back in February. So I've had this belt for a while, so I won it in November and received it in February. Dubbed the Cody Rhodes Intercontinental title because Cody Rhodes brought it back at Hell in a Cell. So this was made by Mateen Ahmed over in Pakistan. It is not American made. Made overseas in Pakistan. Not a bad belt at all. Although I would make a few changes. There are some artwork changes that do need to be made to this particular version. Some of the leather needs to be changed. And I had some small issues talking to Mateen about this belt, because when I told him I wanted this belt, I told him I did not want the property plate. And then I told him I did not want a gold tip on the belt as well. He said, okay, no problem, I won't put it on there. And unfortunately, it did come with the WWE plate and the gold tip. I did not want this on there because the real belt did not have either one of those on it. So that's kind of a bummer that he put those on there, but I can live with it, I guess. Also, for us serious collectors out there, you know that this leather cut is actually the Midwest style leather cut versus the Jamar leather cut. You can see your clamshell tooling going down the side and wrapping around the side plate. The real Jamar belt had the clamshell tooling going all the way down to the snap box, and it had like a little floral pattern right there next to the snap box. So this was kind of like a hybrid between the Jamar and the regular Midwest style tooling for the Intercontinental title belt. This is what the Intercontinental title looks over your shoulder. Looks just like all the other Intercontinental titles, all of the smaller belts. Leather does lay flat on the back. Looks good. It pops really well with all that texture. In the light, it really hits it. Looks good. Leather, not bad. I mean, it's typical Mateen leather. This side does weigh a little more due to the tip. It does have black backing on the back of the belt. And here's what the belt looks like folded up. Looks really good on camera, especially when the light hits it. Beautiful. You will notice the water on the globe is a light blue. It's not like a regular blue. It is a light blue. Looks really good. On the top of the belt, you have a gold WWE logo. On the sides, you have a black WWE logo on both sides as well. You know, one of the reasons I told Mateen I didn't want a belt tip on this belt is because the real one didn't have it. And also, when you fold the Intercontinental title like this, the belt tip is always going to smack into that plate. And that's really annoying. That's really unfortunate. And there's already been some plating issues as well with the tip smacking onto the plate. But the plating issues don't end there, unfortunately. When I got this belt, there was some tarnish on the plates already. There's some tarnish on the top of the logo where the WWE is. There's a little bit of tarnish on the side plate. And there's some tarnish on the side of the main plate as well. Now, I did tell Mateen about this, and he did offer to make me a brand new one. But I did decline because I didn't really see a point in having to send this one back to Dustin and wait 3 months for a new belt to be made. I'll just leave it the way it is. It's just gonna sit on my shelf anyway. No big deal. So this is the belt that replaced the oval Intercontinental title, the Jamar Cody IC belt. Eventually they went with Dave Milligan to make them a brand new one without the texture. That one looks really nice as well. I'm going to take my caliper and measure the plates, see what the plate size is. And it actually says 3.9 millimeters. Pretty cool. Overall experience with this belt and ordering it through Mateen and that raffle that he was doing, I'd give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I'm not particularly happy that he left on the tip and the property plate when I asked him to leave that off. Usually Mateen is really good with that and he'll remember those things, but unfortunately he remembered. You know, the tarnish kind of ruins it just a little bit for me. It is a bummer. I do wish the leather cut or the tooling was the Jamar style and not the Midwest, because this belt actually has the Jamar tooling. One little nitpicky thing, I'd also make the leather cut a little bit wider up here like the real belt. Those are just nitpick things that I wish my team could fix. This belt does come in different kind of textures. One of them comes in like almost like a pebble stone type of texture, which I'm not really a fan of, but you can get that one. And then you can also get this kind of texture, which almost looks like a bunch of like squiggly lines all over the plate. But to me, this one looks better. You might like the other one. So if you want one, you can hit up Mateen and he can make you one of these belts. So you do have 2 different styles to pick from. Again, 3 out of 5 stars. Not my favorite belt in my collection. It looks really cool though. I'm happy with it. Even if there's tarnish on it, even if the tooling isn't right on the belt, even if he added the gold tip and the little property plate, you know what? It's still a really cool belt to have because you don't see a lot of these out there. So it's really cool that I actually have one for my collection. Let's hit him with the old Santiago pose. If you don't know what the Santiago pose is, it's kind of like the Rock pose where he throws the belt behind his back. So let's do the Santiago pose and see what it looks like. This is the Santiago pose. Ah, hoo-ah. All right, and here's the time of the video where I like to test the snaps, make sure they line up, make sure they snap together. Obviously, I don't snap mine together very often because I'm a big guy. I don't ever wear them, so there you go. There you go. The snaps do line up. They do snap together. Comes apart really easily. Leather. Like I said, the leather is soft. It is floppy. The way we like it. You know what I'm saying? So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the Cody Rhodes Classic Intercontinental title? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like belt videos like this one, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new. And with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.